Welcome to the vlog. You know, a part of me is like, oh my god, people are gonna hear me talking, but it doesn't matter because nobody's gonna know what I'm saying. I don't know where I am. I'm somewhere in the Hungarian countryside, and it has been a literal trip since I've gotten here. There's no English here, and I knew that was gonna happen. It's just, everything's just funny. And this is what I love about travel. I'm pushing my comfort zone. This is going to be literally quite a trip. So I arrived. I couldn't really find the taxi station, which is fine. So I ordered a Bolt, and it took a half hour for it to get to me because there's no Bolts here because it's a very smallish town. Got into the Bolt, and then the guy asked me if I spoke Dutch, and I was like, just English, and he didn't speak any English. But he's trying to talk to me through Google Translate. And I was just like, wow, we had a whole conversation of him putting things in and then me expressing with either, oh, like, what do you do for work? I'm like, oh, photography. He asked me if I'm here alone, and I said no, even though I am, but you never tell people that. So that I'm meeting my boyfriend here, and I'm just here in my own little private room. So I'm right next to these thermal caves, which is the main reason I'm here, because like I want to go to the spa every day. Like that sounds amazing. I have a lot of remote work to do coming up, so I'm like, I just need my own private room for a little bit. And then I'm gonna head back to Budapest and see more friends and party it up. It's very gloomy out today, it's raining. It's probably gonna get dark soon because oh my god, it gets dark in like 20 minutes. And I'm just currently struggling, so I wanted to talk to you guys through my struggles. And now you're in it with me. You're here for the ride too. So I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything today. It's 4 p.m. I was just like, I'll just like order some food when I get there. And I'm like right outside of the food delivery zone. So I'm like, fuck. And now I'm currently on Google trying to find anything that will deliver me food, because if not, I'm gonna have to walk in the dark to Tesco, which is a 50-minute walk. I'm not ordering another Bolt. It's probably gonna be the same guy, and that's just gonna be weird. So the only place I have found so far is a pizzeria, and I have celiac disease, so that's fun. I'm gonna see if this pizza place has anything that I can eat. I'm just gonna be like eating a bunch of salad. Tomorrow, I can order food from Tesco and like get it delivered here and then like actually have food, but there's no time slots for today. It's already 4 in the afternoon. As soon as I can get here is 11 a.m. tomorrow. I don't know what pizza al carbone is. This looks like a pizza taco. I wonder if there's gluten in it. I think it is gluten-free. Fuck yeah. I didn't really realize how far away from the town I'm staying, but I'm only a 10-minute walk to the spa, so I was like, okay, that's where I want to spend all my time anyway. Maybe I'll go into town like once. The only thing that I like about the food apps is that I can see when this person's gonna get here. So I'm just gonna this is plane delivery time 60 to 90 minutes. Oh my god, this is gonna be a trip, guys. I just spent 10,000 forints on 2 pizzas and a Greek salad. That's like $20. That's really not that bad. I'm so relieved. I will survive. I'm so awfully American. The adventures of the unknown. Okay, let's talk about what's been happening. So it said delivery time would be 60 to 90 minutes. And I looked at my email when it was getting close to 90 minutes, and I was like there's no like street number on my address. I know I put it in there, but I don't know what happened. I couldn't get back to the website to figure it out. So I was like, if I try and call these people, they're not gonna speak English and know what I'm saying. It would just be a really awkward phone call. And I'm just starving. So at 95 minutes, I'm like, they're not coming. It's not gonna happen. Oh well, I'm just gonna forfeit that $20. And I learned that I can order from Food Panda. I just had in the wrong address before. And so then I order a Euro plate, fries, a coffee, and a salad off of Food Panda because I'm so hungry. 3 minutes after I do that, I get a phone call from the pizza place. They spoke English a little bit. They're on their way. So now I have 2 much bigger than I thought they would be pizzas, comparison, that's large. 2 of those. This big Greek salad. And then I also have a hero plate, fries, a coffee, and another salad on the way. What a day it's been. I'm not gonna be hungry anymore. We're in this together now, guys. My second order of food came here. I'm like, this looks like a lot of food. So I haven't opened anything yet. But the way that the shapes of things feel, I know I didn't order a Coke, so this is definitely not my order. It's like Christmas. Onion rings. Probably can't eat these. French fries, so that's good. I did order those. Coleslaw? I didn't order coleslaw. I did order tzatziki sauce. This feels like a hamburger. That's a hamburger, all right. Cheeseburger. Damn, I wish I could eat gluten. And then I got this. That is my... Oh, I feel bad. I feel like somebody probably ordered this burger and Coke and coleslaw and they gave me... That's my fries. There's all... Oh, I put bread on top of this chicken. I have an insane amount of food right now. This is way too much food. My large coffee. My large coffee. This is pure comedy. Time has gone on. I have an entire fridge full of food that I couldn't eat. I filled it up. My God. In other news, it is my first snow in Hungary. Can we see it? You can see it. Side note, I found ridiculousness in English with Hungarian subtitles. What are the odds? Oh, and I've decided to take the time to learn some Hungarian. So this is what I got. Jó napot kívánok, nem beszélek magyarul, csak angol. I remember it. It's stuck. I'm getting there. Well, does the confusion continue? Okay, so I went to the spa today. It was an experience. So I was a little bit nervous about going there and making an appointment, just because I didn't have any idea how much people would speak English there. So I saw that I could email them. So I did that and they made me an appointment for 11 a.m. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll be there. And then I take the 10-minute walk over there. One of the entrances is closed. Looked like a lot of the outdoor area was closed. I'm sure they're in their off season, so completely understandable to do like renovations. So I get up to like the front gate. It's like an amusement park type entrance. Like there's a gate where you get tickets and then you go in and you go through like one of those like bar things, you know, when you put your ticket through. But I went up to the counter and I was like, hi, I have a mud bath at 11. And they both just stared at me. And I was like, I just smiled. I didn't know what else to do. And they both just like stared at me and they both shrugged. And I'm like, okay, I'm understanding that they probably don't know what I'm saying. I don't know how to say mud bath in Hungarian, so I just tried to make it as simple as mud bath, spa, like words that I'm assuming, since it's the most popular attraction in this Kolk, they would have heard before, because I've watched a few vlogs on this place and there are people that just speak English that have gone there, and they like pointed behind me at like a sign and I was like, not the baths, just the spa. And they both looked at me and they just shrugged and I'm like, okay. So then I get the phone out and I bring out my email that says the appointment thing, and then they both look at it and then like they turn and like they talk to each other and they just like point me to go back, and I was like, okay, thank you. And so then I walk to like this door that there's no like indication that this is a spa. It just looks like a sketchy part of the building. And I'm like, well, I can't turn around now. I'm gonna figure it out eventually, or someone's just gonna start yelling at me, so we'll see. And so then I go in and it is the spa. And then I was like, hi, I have an appointment, hoping that they would understand that. And the lady at the desk did. She goes, oh, okay, you're Lindsay. And I'm like, yes. So she didn't speak much English, but she understood that. This other girl take me up to like the locker room to change into my bathing suit, and then she took me into like the mud bathroom, which, like looking back, I should have took my phone in there because it was just a room for me, which I didn't know what to expect. But it was just like a jacuzzi tub, like one of the ones with like jets, but the jets weren't on because it's a mud bath, and it was filled with mud. It wasn't like thick mud. It was just like water with like mud in it. But then she was like, oh, you have 30 minutes and then like come out. She really didn't speak much English either, but all the people in the spa were very nice. It was very cold in the building. I noticed that as well. So I'm like, I know that main bath, this one, I'll post a picture of it, is not like a hot bath, but that's like the bath that you need to go in to get to the warmer baths. And I'm like, oh my God, if I had to step into cold water, well, it's already freezing inside this building. That's gonna be so uncomfortable. And I know that they had been closed the month of October, like for a few weeks in October, because of rising gas prices because of the war, which I mean, totally understandable. And they really only opened up a few weeks ago. So I can understand how hard it would be with raising gas prices to heat a building of that size and to heat water, like so much water. My mud bath was warm, that was nice. And then I got out and I showered and like that was fine. But then I just put all my warm clothes back on, like my fleece leggings and my coat, because I mean, I'm pretty east in Europe. It's pretty cold here. It's about to be December. I don't know if I want to go back and do the bath experience. My mud bath was nice, my skin feels great. It was only $7. And then I left and like there was like this whole group of like old men like smoking outside when I left, and they all just like stopped talking and just like looked at me, and I just felt incredibly out of place. Like there was no one my age there, even without blue hair. It was just older people, like 50 plus, which I mean makes sense. Those are probably the people that can afford to go to the spa a lot, and I get that. This is a spa that I can afford. I don't know how I'm gonna be doing, because it's the off season. I'm sure there'd be more young people there in like the summer season. I don't know how it's gonna be going to this thermal bath area with just blue hair, tattooed, smiley me, and a bunch of old people that look at me like, so many old people walked past me and they mumbled things under their breath, and I'm like, what? I don't know what you're saying, like what? I really want to fit in here because I really love Hungary, and I'm still trying to learn the language, but I'm just a little nervous, I guess. It's just hard when nobody can understand you, but I'm gonna try and not let that discourage me from trying. Before I leave and head back to Budapest, I would like to use like the Miss Kolk date pass, which would give me free access to the spa all day, access to the zoo, access to like these stalactite caves, and I think the rest of the things on the pass are currently closed for the off season. I mean, it's only like $15, which is nothing for 3 attractions. Like, it's really cool, and it gives me unlimited access to the public transport. But I did see taking the public transport to the zoo, it's like an hour and 40 minutes from here. Like, I'm very much on like the outer skirts of Miss Kolk. So I mean, I was able to get a lot of work done here in my $17 night room, and I can't complain. This is a beautiful place. I'm not really sure what else I'm going to be able to do here though. So in my next vlog, I'll either be really confused trying to get around the city and show you guys things, or I'll be back in Budapest, and I have a lot of plans for when I go back. There's a lot we're gonna do. We're going to thermal baths, we're doing all the Christmas stuff. There's Christmas markets, there's ice skating, there's light shows on the little island there, so there's a lot for us to see. But this was an experience, to say the least. But you know, things like that are what you're gonna get from this channel. It's truly a sight to see. I will catch y'all on the next one.